Hello, hello, hello. I am so super excited to extend our self-care series. Remember, it's all things self-care. And today our focus is on feel good. Feel good. How do you feel good? I mean, we all say that, but let's think about it a moment. How do we feel good? And so in this self-care series, I'm going to start with what's most important. It's the idea of loving yourself. So I brought a little visual inspiration today. And we're going to talk about what it outlines for us. And the first thing it talks about is more love. When we hear that favorite quote or famous quote, love is patience, love is kind, we think about that in terms of loving others. But I want you today to think about that in terms of you. Are you kind with yourself? Are you patient with yourself? Are you long-suffering with yourself? Do you not hold a record of the faults that you have made? So let's look at the word love today. Let's look at loving ourselves in a way that we're patient with ourselves, okay? Let's try that for a moment. Are you in love with yourself yet? Well, it's going to take some time, but it's an amazing feeling. So when you feel good about yourself, you typically love yourself. Think about kindness. Are you kind to yourself? What I mean by that, are you not harsh in words with yourself? Are you giving more kindness to others? Because that makes you feel good about yourself as well. So when we think about more kindness, I want to challenge you to spread kindness this week. Pay it forward. Pay for someone's lunch. Buy someone some coffee. Send a thank you card in the mail to someone. Show kindness, not just say it alone, show it in our actions. More sunsets. Can you believe I just came back from an amazing trip in Los Cabos? It was amazing. And one of the things that I absolutely love doing is watching the sunrise. It's amazing. If you haven't done it, by all means, try it. And what I mean by that, in watching the sunrise, watch the sunrise off the ocean. It's a different feeling when you're on land and it's all concrete, when you're watching the sunrise from the ocean. Absolutely beautiful. And I had the first experience ever. I saw the sunset in the same day. So I took a flight from Los Cabos into Houston, Texas. That morning, I saw the sunrise. By the time I made it home to Houston, I literally saw the sun setting. What an amazing feeling I had about that moment. In the AM, I was literally seeing the sunrise. In the PM, the same day, I saw the sunset. I felt amazing. So more sunsets, I say to you. And it just gives you a place of tranquility, a place of peace, somewhere you can go and really feel good. More music. How many of you dance? How many of you love music? I want to challenge you in this area as well. One of my favorite instruments is the violin. Who knew, right? Who knew the violin would be one of my favorite instruments? And I happen to love Damien Escobar, one of the best violinists on the planet. I want to challenge you to not just listen to music, but try a different type of music, a different genre, and see how that makes you feel. Let it play. If you haven't tried instrumental violin and piano pieces, by all means, try it. More road trips. Treat yourself to a road trip. Absolutely treat yourself to a road trip. And that could mean just going to another city in your state. So for example, I live in Dallas. I would drive to Houston maybe, or to Austin. So wherever you live, why don't you take a road trip and drive to the capital? If you live in the capital, choose another city in your state. Take a road trip. Also, more hugs. Did you know that there was some research in a hospital about babies? And the babies that were in this research piece, there were two babies. One that was hugged a lot by the nurses, and the second baby wasn't hugged a lot. And there was a huge difference in their growth and development. So hugs play a big part in our lives. Hug your loved ones. I know COVID is out there, but for those that you feel comfortable with, by all means, hug. It does the body good. In fact, it makes you feel good. Yes. More happiness. What about happiness? You know, everybody says happiness and joy is different, and that is true. So happiness is all about in the moment, what's happening. And so if there's a moment in your life that brings you happiness for the moment, a roller coaster ride, a purchase of a new pair of shoes, a dress, whatever it is, enjoy that moment of happiness. Why? Because it what? Makes you feel good. Yes. More peace. Listen, more peace. Don't we need it in a world of chaos? Find your peace. You create that yourself. You go out and find those places and things that really make you feel good and have peace. You deserve it. Wander more. That's what my little picture is telling us. Wander. That means to explore different things. If you haven't had a facial, if you haven't had a Swedish massage, by all means go and do that. Wander. Go and wander into a different mall. You may go to the same mall all the time, the same restaurants all the time. And if you go to the same restaurant, it's cool. Try a different dish. Wander, explore, come on, feel good about yourself, feel good about those moments. Art, why not try art? Do you know, have you ever been to the art museum in your city or state? Try it. Go to the art museum. There's a beautiful piece of art right behind me. I hope you get a chance to enjoy it. But go pick up some art. Do something different and feel good. More laughs. Do you know that laughter is medicine to the soul? Laughter is medicine to the soul. And let me tell you something. Choose one of your favorite comedians and watch them all the time on social media. I have a favorite one. I love her. I so love her. She's the church lady, and she makes me laugh so much. So find something or someone to make you laugh. It's good for the soul. A few more things. Dream. Dream. It makes you feel good. And then put those things into action. Alrighty, have some more fun. And listen, I have a little bit more inspiration coming your way. Take a look.
Hi y'all, we're back. Sonia with Knowing Your Style. So still the same rack, yes it is, because we want consistency. But I've changed up for you because now we're going from summer into fall, so we're in fall now, okay? And here in Texas, and some of you in other states, Midwest, Northeast, you're probably experiencing some colder weather. So with colder weather comes boots, yes. Thigh-high boots. These are so amazing. These are some boots that are suede. Here's the deal. Someone asked me about wearing pantyhose or any type of tights, hosiery. You can still wear pantyhose. You can still wear hosiery. I like an opaque black tight because it transitions from fall into winter, and you know, depending on where you live, winter is long. But a tight serves as leggings. It serves as a covering to your leg. It gives you some warmth. And it also is a fashion statement. Well, I'm wearing thigh-high boots. These are some Stuart Weitzman thigh-high boots that I bought some years ago. And I love them. They're super, super comfortable, not too high. And they have a cute little detail on the back where you can tie them and make them a little tighter so that they stay up on the thigh. Because most of your boots, you can kind of ruche them down to where they come to the knee, or you can make them a little bit more ruched down at the ankle, but I like these to stay up high. And I'm wearing my point. Okay, we'll go back to I'm wearing. It's this part that won't stay. Okay, how about if I do it like this? Okay, let's do it. I got it on there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I'm wearing this little baby doll dress. This dress, it's like a little swing baby doll dress. It's oversized. It's not meant to be fitted. And for those of you who say, I would look like a house wearing that, that's not the goal. Your focus is off. Stay focused. This is the design of the dress. It's like a little tent, and it goes out as far as you want it to. But anybody could wear this dress. Well, let's not say anybody. Here's the deal. The shoulders will tell the story, and how it fits you under here will tell the story. Your arms, not everyone's arm is the same width, and we're not the same weight. So if it's too tight in the arms, this is not for you. If it's way too short, it's not for you. Unless you have a really high booty that you can wear with it, this is for you. So I put on a basic pearl earring with this so that it could be something simple and easy. But in my little bag of tricks here, I have pearls, and I have another strand of pearls, and I have another strand of pearls, because guess what? We're gonna change up the look. I love, love, love taking necklaces and playing with them. This one is, well, here's what you do, how you make this work. Take the longest one, you can wrap it. I hope this doesn't interfere too much with the microphone, but I want to get it right so that you understand. This one is wrapped twice. This one, you can leave it long. It's my little Chanel necklace. But if you wanted to wrap it twice, you do it. Do them separately so they don't all get messed up and tangled up. And then you just take this. I bought this necklace at, I want to say Sam Moon. For those of you who are not local, Sam Moon is a little place that has everything, honey. You can buy purses, jewelry, handbags, shoes, travel. They have everything. I'm not here to advertise, but I just want you to know, if you have not gone in Sam Moon's, you are missing out, girl. Go. Because I've taken expensive. This dress was from H&M. Chanel, I have I have the Chanel necklace with some inexpensive pearls. Look at the look. It's changed. Then you can take one of these, my little, my clutches. You can take a clutch. These are exchanged. You could take these off. All of these little clutches I have, these, the chains are removable. So you can wear this as part of your look. And look, that gives you some gold in your whole outfit. You can take it off, make it into a little clutch bag. That's so cute. It's easy. It's chic. It's just another way to dress this up. You can go into camouflage. There's someone here within my, like 5 feet away from me who doesn't like camouflage. And I just want her to know that camouflage, it goes with everything. And it's unfortunate that she does not have style like I do. And you have style, because when you know your style, camouflage, it doesn't matter. You can make it work with everything, with anything. So this is my look with camouflage. But look how cute that is. Now you can also take your basic lady Chanel bag. This was a awesome purchase for me. This is a vintage Chanel bag. I love the way Chanel has I love Chanel, don't get me wrong, I love it. The newer bags are not made as well as the vintage bags. I had a new Chanel bag that I sold at a resale shop. Yes, I did. Somebody wanted it. It was the medallion, because they were going to stop making it. So I sold my medallion and I got the flip bag. This is what she made famous. This is the bag that Chanel herself made famous, and it's the 2.25 bag, and it has a pocket on the back. And the back, this little pocket, most people don't know this about Chanel. She created a pocket because she said a woman should never open up her bag for a tip when you are riding in a cab. So you should be able to just slide your hand in there and pull out the tip, put your bag on your shoulder, and go. So here's a cute look. Don't I look fabulous? And if you don't think so, just play like you do. So when you turn, this is awesome. Now, here's another way you can change this look up. If you wanted to go out for an evening and you wanted to add a coat, and you're wondering, what type of coat can I put on that would work with this sleeve? Well, here's your coat. It's a fabulous Martin Grant piece that I got at Stanley Korshak. Yes, honey, I paid the money for it, because it's not about the front. It's all about the back. Look at that. It's a swing coat. I mean, swing with me, work with me. It works perfect with this whole look. It's amazing. I look like $1 million, but I did not pay $1 million to look this way. It's just simple, but look how chic that is. Now, you might think, what else can she do with this dress and this coat? If I put on some tights, I can always do my little Manolo pump. Remember, a black pump is your friend. You need a black pump. Every girl needs a black pump. You need a black dress. You need a black shoe. I mean, any type of black sandal, boot, black purse, suit, dress, skirt, you need it. It's the basic black. I should have called this segment the basic black segment because everything I'm working with pretty much is black except my beautiful camo bag. But take a black pump and make this whole look differently. You can put on some black tights with it. It's a whole nother look. But I think it's effortless, it's chic. And my whole thing about fashion, it has to work. It has to make sense for me. Doesn't always have to make sense for you because your style is not my style. My body frame tells me everything about how to dress my body. So with that said, I'm just going to end this segment and say, smile, pose, and kick. Until next time, y'all. Bye.
We're going to continue on with the appetizer sections of the brunch experience. Another fan fave that a lot of the clients that I normally work with have is the charcuterie board. Now, due to COVID, I kind of changed up the charcuterie board's concept and started making cups. But for you guys and someone at home that may just have an evening where you just want to chill, put some vegetables and things together, you don't even have to go to the store. For example, look in the refrigerator. Let's see what we have that we can create an amazing board together. I'm gonna start with kale. Kale, oftentimes people do not like kale, especially in the smoothies, a little bit over the top, but kale is a useful aspect of the charcuterie board. Here I've taken quite a few leaves and just kind of placed them all over the board in efforts to bring greenery. Greenery is what I think pops when it comes to a charcuterie board. The next thing is you're thinking of, how do I feel today? Do I want some peanuts? Am I looking to have some olives? What kind of vegetables do I want? Meats and so on. To me, a charcuterie board is all in how you feel at that particular moment for that particular day. So for today's charcuterie board, we're gonna have salted peanuts, just to have as one of the fan faves of just picking up. You can have your mimosas on one side, the charcuterie board on the next. The following item would be olives. These olives here, I actually got from Sam's, and they have this basil aspect to them with olive oil on them, but they're the dark ones along with the green ones. And they're not too salty, they're just the right touch when it comes to a charcuterie board. Also, when it comes to charcuterie boards, I would advise every person to start chopping some of the vegetables that you're looking to have in advance. Here you can see I have an array of vegetables that I'm looking to utilize for this board. I have fruits that would be kiwi, I have lemons, I have cheese as well, I got strawberries. Here I have healthy slices of turkey. I have some bell peppers here. I also have celery, cucumbers, we have carrots, and last, tomatoes. Now, as I stated, when it comes to a charcuterie board, it's all in how you want to place the different items that you're looking to have for that particular evening. Here, we're going to just randomly place yellow peppers along with the orange peppers scattered across the board. Now, we can have it on opposite ends. We can have it scattered all in one spot. Here, we're just going to place a couple on opposite ends, just so we can spread out all the amazing vegetables and fruits that we're looking to showcase. The next area of this, we're gonna have cucumbers. Cucumbers, we're just gonna place in the center of the charcuterie board, whereas when it comes to trying to reach and look at the different colorations of the charcuterie board, you can see the content of it. Next, we're gonna have fruit, because you wanna have an array of fruit along with different forms of vegetables. I'm real picky when it comes to strawberries. I'm almost OCD because I want to make sure they're all almost perfect. There is no color despairing on it. There are no bruises on it and anything of that nature. Next, we're going to look at carrots. My goal is just to spread the different forms of colors as it relates to the board itself. We don't want all the oranges in one pile and all the and where you can't see how things are bouncing around. We just use red strawberries, so now we're going to use red tomatoes on the opposite end of the cucumbers. Look at how that is coming together. I'm loving how everything is flowing. Next, we're going to look at just utilizing this kiwi. We're going to spread the kiwi in a line of sorts so that it's flowing with how things are coming together. Also, when it comes to the charcuterie board, you want meat. So this is almost like one meal for a couple, or even for the kids. I'm piling all the protein, as we call it, the sliced turkey in one area. The next area, I'm going to put some crackers. And these items don't have to be side by side. They're just in an array as it relates to the board itself. The next stage of it would be celery. Celery is a great aspect to the board because you got an array, as I shared earlier, of vegetables, of fruit, we got protein, and then some light carbs. Another stage would be if you wanted to just add some additional decor to fill in some of the gaps of the charcuterie board, we can use lemon slices, as I am currently doing here, and I think it brings out some additional yellow that we could potentially be missing. We see there's no purple in any aspect of the board, so what we're going to do now is just add some red onion throughout the charcuterie board just to showcase that, and finally cheese. I think cheese, a charcuterie board cannot be what we call it without any aspects of cheese. Now you see how I was able to just take all my pre-cut items and then place them individually on the board to give you a beautiful array of love, semi-healthy.